Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Joe Button Experience, where we break chains of trauma, navigate through life, and accept everything. I'm Joe, the wayfarer, dreamer, life changer, and ultimate chain breaker. I'm very sorry that I've been away for a while. This also is going to be a slightly longer podcast, guys. And it's a podcast you're probably going to want to come back to. I will explain things as we go, but just fair warning, okay? So, real talk. It's been almost 2 months since I sat down with you like this. I vanished again. Not because I wanted to, but life grabbed me by the throat. I've been deep in building the structures for my future businesses and focusing on figuring out where I'm going to move away from Wisconsin to in the next 2 months is my goal. Completely changing the trajectory of my life. I've been looking outside of the United States, and visas can get kind of hard unless you have a lot of money to back you up on your bank account. But I have found a couple countries that do allow people with less money to go. Um, I've been looking a lot at the Philippines, but we'll see what happens. I've also been putting a lot of real time in volunteering at our community table, which feeds homeless and families in need here in the Wisconsin area. Well, in my city. I'm sure there's places all over, but um, anyway, I know like doing this community service is not only like healthy for me and my heart and my perspective on people, but it has also opened my eyes to there's actually not really enough companies stepping up to donate enough supplies, not just food, but like toiletries and things as well that help our communities. There's a lot more people, especially this day and age, that really need help. And I wish that we had more opportunities to be able to give more back, but hopefully in time we can build that. Anyway, I just want you guys to know I do feel really guilty. I left you guys hanging, but I also know that this is a big part of the real spiritual journey. This path isn't all fireworks and constant high vibes. It's messy sometimes. Some weeks you're full of creativity and optimism and ideas flowing through you, and other weeks you're in limbo, like I've been, lost, foggy, feeling like you have no direction, feeling completely stuck. But that's okay. Sometimes you need to isolate alone. You need to sit with your old emotions, with old habits, with old stories, and let them rise to the surface so that you can finally move through them and stop them from controlling you. But here's something deeper I want you to hear. These slumps, falling back into your old mental spaces, old habits, the heavy fog, it's not always just you being weak or undisciplined. A lot of times it's tied straight to the spiritual realm. And when you start stepping into your greatness and following the path that you're designed for, and you're healing yourself and raising your vibration and getting ready to help others break free, negative energies and entities, they can feel and sense that. They know you just as well as source energy knows you. And they can sense when you're becoming higher, better, and when you have a bigger impact that's going to happen for people. And they come and they will attack you. And that can be through energetically, like distractions, cravings, brain fog, and they can pull you back into old patterns to keep you small and stuck. They don't want you reaching your purpose. They don't want you helping others wake up. If you're being if you've been feeling off, foggy, like you can't get traction lately, it might not just be you. Just know that, okay? There's resistance. But the second you see it and notice it for what it is, you're perfect. You've actually already started breaking hold of the patterns of the situation at hand. And my body's been showing it too. Okay, like you know me and you've been listening to my podcast. Like I've been juicing heavy. I've been really like feeding my soul and my body very well and feeling clear and alive and excited and trying to teach you guys as much as I can to help you guys help yourselves. Ooh, my tummy. Confirmation gurgle? I don't know. Um, but then I started to feel off. Those energies started creeping in my mind. And then, for some reason, my body started craving junk food again. And I was eating stuff full of chemicals and poisons. And of course, now I've gained a little bit of weight that I gotta get. And inflammation came right back into my body. Now I have body aches again and swelling all over. And really heavy mental fog from the chemicals. I haven't felt as sharp as I've wanted to. And that's kind of why I've just kind of stayed away. I've just kind of been into like this low depressional mode. But with the energies changing with the planets and the alignments, I've slowly been getting my spark back. So that's why now I'm kind of transitioning into becoming a pescatarian. Because honestly, like we should not, our bodies are not designed to be eating dead things. And dead things, I mean like fleshy meat from animals. Um, that's just how our body's truly designed. And especially as we're raising our vibration into the higher 5D, our bodies start to transition. Our DNA starts to change, literally, and starts becoming crystalline. And you're going to start noticing your body doesn't like those things anymore. And so pescatarian is kind of like where I want to start or stay for a little while. And if you truly know Yeshua, or aka Jesus, that's very much what his diet was fish and fruits and veggies that were grown from the earth with the sun. But anyway, I'm not perfect, right? I'm still in here with it with you. But I am turning it around. So tonight we're moving from limbo and back into momentum, and we're doing it together. I've also been reading this new book lately called Your Chakra Personality by Shea Tubali. It is amazing. It is a great jump starter for really truly figuring out who you are, like your life soul purpose, and like where you kind of should be putting your energy into your creative ideas and things like that. And it helps you figure out like which chakras are the strongest pull for you. So once you know your chakra personality, you'll understand why you naturally do things a certain way in life and what direction you're actually supposed to focus on in this lifetime. So, when you have time and it's safe, I want you to grab a pen and paper real quick, okay? And again, if you don't have time right now, that is okay. You can come back to this podcast and do it later. But I want to sit down with you real quick and I'm going to read you the 25 questions of the questionnaire with all of the answers. And all you're going to do is you're going to listen to the question and then you're going to write down what letter to the answer you have for that question. Okay? Once we're done with the 25 questions, I'll explain a little bit more. But anyway, just go with your gut on this. Don't overthink any of it, okay? I've done this questionnaire myself, and I'll kind of explain after I'm done a little bit what my answers were and where I'm supposed to be going with my life. But anyway, we're going to start with question 1, okay? So question 1 is, select the statement you identify with most. A is, life is an opportunity to build something solid, to diligently and patiently establish stability, groundedness, and peace of mind. B is the world is full of endless adventures and opportunities, and we are here to experience as many of them as possible. C is life is an opportunity to bring out the best in ourselves, become a success story, and emerge victorious. D is the world is a space of emotional bonding, and we are here to realize our maximum potential as love in human form. E, life presents the opportunity to discover our message, express our truest voice, and influence others' lives. F, the world is a space of endless learning and knowledge, and our role in it is to stretch our intelligence and understanding as much as possible. And G is life is an opportunity for a profound inner journey of spiritual liberation and transcendence. Excuse me. Question 2. What would you say is the most active part for you? A, the earthly grounded and instinctual part of my being. B, my feelings, impulses, and the intelligence of my body. C, my willpower and ambition. D, my deep emotional world. E, my voice, expression, and communication. F, my mind and intellect. G, the spiritual part of my being. Question 3. Which imagery immediately makes you feel like you are in the right place? A, a beautiful house, a garden, and prosperous land. B, someone dancing in a trance-like ecstatic state at a party. C, climbing a mountaintop, nearly reaching the peak. D, two people's hands entwining and caressing each other. E, a speaker in a big lecture hall facing a large crowd. F, a library and a lone writer sitting in it, immersed in their own world. And G, a monk in deep meditation. Question 4. My ideal way of sharing my being with others is A, serving the needs of my family and community with my skills and abilities. B, having fun, laughing, dancing, and experiencing physical and sensual joy. C, striving towards some shared target with effort and determination. D, a one-on-one personal and intimate sharing in which we open our hearts to one another. E, guiding others or discussing and creating a grand vision with them. F, engaging in a profound philosophical discussion with a thoughtful person. G, meditating, praying, and simply being with others who are spiritually oriented. Question 5. The best way I could spend my time is by A, carrying out small actions and plans that put life into order and balance. B, immersing myself in outdoors, moving my body, and breathing the moment deep into my being. C, making sure that everything I can do to lead me to my goal. D, helping someone and making sure they are happy. E, writing or recording a message that could change people's lives. F, delving into a book by a great philosopher. G, watching a video of a spiritual or religious teacher. Question 6. Since childhood, my main connection with the world has been through A, my search for belonging and my role in the systems of the world. B, playfulness and experimentation. C, winning in various competitions and other settings. D, strong feelings towards certain others. E, educating and leading others. F, distinct observation and quiet inner study. G, indifference and unbelonging. Question 7. Others would say I am A, diligent, serious, responsible, cautious, and accurate. B, restless, intense, passionate, humorous, and always hunting for a new experience. C, ambitious, driven, focused, busy, and competitive. D, emotional, sensitive, caring, helpful, kind-hearted. E, inquisitive, controlling, intense, idealistic, and expressive. F, wise, silent, distant, deep, and aware. G, spiritual, introverted, unearthly, gentle, and dreamy. Question 8. I am A, hard worker, B, dancer, C, warrior, D, lover, E, communicator, F, philosopher, G, meditator. Question 9. I am A, slow and careful, B, quick and spontaneous, C, persistent and determined, D, mild and harmonious, E, intense and engaging, F, distant and observant, G, dreamy and spacey. Question 10. Choose the word that you respond to most. A, foundation, B, passion, C, victory, D, love, E, vision, F, wisdom, G, silence. Question 11. Which building sounds the most interesting and impressive to you? A, an ancient history museum, B, a whimsical artistic building, C, a skyscraper, D, a sanctuary for the undeserved, E, a congressional hall, F, a university, G, an ashram or monastery. Question 12. When I leave this world, I want to know that A, I have benefited and contributed to my family, community, and people, B, I have experienced life totally and let it in fully, C, I have achieved the highest goals I set for myself, D, I have loved strongly enough, E, I have left behind a legacy of influence and impact, F, I have understood some of life's hidden mysteries, and G, I have experienced my innermost spirit. Question 13. Which of these negative attributes characterizes you the most? A, overcautious, B, lack of commitment, C, anger, D, neediness, E, a controlling nature, F, arrogance, G, detachment. Question 14. How do you feel when you read the following statement? I love dealing with details, calculations, and the figures, materials, and accurate planning pieces of information and schedules. A, yes, I totally agree. B, no, dealing with details makes me want to fly away. I love doing nothing. C, yes, but only if it leads me to some clear and powerful goal. D, yes, but only if it clearly helps me serve someone I love. E, no, I would rather leap to the vision at the end of my imagination. F, no, small details have no intelligence or depth in them. G, no earthly life has no spiritual meaning. Question 15. When an overwhelming negative emotion arises in me, I, A, do anything I can to calm it down and put myself back together. B, become one with it, totally experience it, and quickly return to joy. C, take it out on my surroundings. D, become overwhelmed and struggle to transform it to harmony. E, try to control and suffocate it. F, investigate it as a scientist. G, meditate. Question 16. How much do you like change and mobility in life, as opposed to routine and permanence? A, big changes feel unhealthy and destabilizing for me. I prefer slow and gradual change. B, change is my middle name. I always feel on fire and can't stand routine. C, I don't like disruptions, but I know how to adjust them to my plans. D, I am fine with change as long as I get to keep all my loved ones with me. E, I get confused when things change and collide with my dream inside me. F, I prefer to create a routine that allows me to deeply explore the mental realm. G, I don't initiate changes, but I can accept changes when they come as God's will. Question 17. How would you describe your type and level of energy? A, slow and persistent like a slow flame. B, rapid, quick, and physical like a flare. C, massive and uncompromising like a bulldozer. D, gentle and soft like a breeze. E, intense and wakeful. F, mainly concentrated in my head, not so physical. G, airy like levitation. Question 18. I feel most alive when A, I manage to grasp the inner mechanism of something. B, I'm experiencing creative expression. C, I manage to remove obstacles and take a step forward. D, I'm in a state of intimacy and bonding. E, I manage to influence and affect the lives of others. F, I have new and brilliant insights. G, I manage to enter deep states of consciousness. Question 19. How do you feel when you read the following statement? I want to change the world. A, my aspirations are not that great. However, I want to know that I have benefited others and my community. B, far from it. I just want to be myself and express that creatively and authentically. C, I want to conquer the world. D, I just spread love with all my heart. Whatever happens, happens. E, yes, by spreading my ideas, visions, and creations, I dream of having a global impact. F, my thoughts and ideas are far too deep to change the common people. G, global change is none of my concern. I'm only occupied with the eternal. Question 20. Think of the color that best represents your deepest, innermost being. Which of the following colors most closely resembles the color of your inner being? Don't think of like your favorite color. Think of like what this could be internally for you. A, deep red. B, fizzy orange. C, radiant yellow. D, soft and light green. E, deep and intense blue. F, lush and mysterious purple. G, bright white, colorless. Question 21. Choose your most cherished values. A, respect, loyalty, patience. B, joy, totality, beauty. C, courage, perseverance, dignity. D, compassion, friendship, harmony. E, authenticity, autonomy, self-expression. F, intelligence, clarity, depth. G, purity, non-attachment, freedom. Question 22. How do you feel when you read the following statement? I love being part of a larger unit like a tradition, family, community, or nation. It feels healthy and supportive. A, perfectly accurate. B, not at all. I avoid frameworks that limit my freedom of choice and experience. C, I appreciate structures, but it is most important for me to stand out and be myself. D, structures are wonderful as long as they are opportunities for love. E, I am more interested in my dreams about better, even utopian communities. F, such structures are for common people. I prefer to research this phenomenon. G, only if these larger units are spiritual and support spirituality. Question 23. How much do you like long-term projects and lifetime commitments? A, a lot, as long as they are relaxed and secure processes. B, the very idea terrifies me. I feel like I'm in a cage. C, I like them as long as they lead to some successful end and are constantly growing and expanding. D, I like them, but they need to be essential emotional commitments. E, I like them, but only if they include a vision that thrills me and never stifles my dreams. F, I like them if they are intellectual by nature and lead to new depths. G, my only lifelong commitment is to my spiritual journey. Question 24. Choose a figure that you relate to the most. A, Thomas Edison, inventor. B, Jim Morrison, rock legend and poet. C, Ernesto Che Guevara, warrior and revolutionary. D, Mother Teresa, missionary of charity. E, Martin Luther King Jr., speaker and leader. F, Sigmund Freud, psychologist and theorist. G, Francis of Assisi, who is a saint. Question 25. Which historical revolution impresses you the most? A, the agricultural and industrial revolution. B, the social revolution of the 60s, aka the Flower Children. C, the victory in the Second World War. D, nonviolent peace movements like Gandhi's and King's. E, the emergence of democracy in ancient Athens. F, ancient Greek philosophy. G, the emergence of teachers like the Buddha or Yeshua, aka Jesus. Woo, that was a lot, guys. Okay, so once you've answered all 25 questions, I want you to count how many times you've picked each letter, and you're going to write it down. So I put like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then I put the number of how many of those I had on my list, okay? If you have mostly A's, you're a root chakra type, the builder. If you have mostly B's, you're a sacral chakra type, the artist. If you have mostly C's, you're a solar plexus chakra type, the achiever. If you have mostly D's, you're a heart chakra type, the caretaker. If you have mostly E's, you're a throat chakra type, the speaker. If you have mostly F's, you're the third eye chakra type, the thinker. And if you have mostly G's, you're a crown chakra type, the yogi. So remember now, you're going to have there's going to be, out of all those letters, you're going to have 3 top letters, okay? The top 3 letters will show you your primary chakra type, your secondary chakra, and your supportive chakra. Once you know those, you can search online for like root chakra personality or heart chakra personality or whichever ones come up for you. And you can learn way more about yourself and like what that means, so it can help you give the direction of where you should naturally be moving in this world right now, or starting to focus on to move upward. So that is that. I will give you an example. So I did my personality test and I came up with B as number 1, E as number 2, and D as number 3. So artist is 1, my top chakra, which I'm a dancer, so that makes sense. 2 is speaker for me, which that also makes sense, which is why I do a podcasting, right? Like I love helping and teaching and speaking to people. And 3 is caretaker, which is my supportive, which also makes sense because I care for everybody very deeply and I love to help people grow and learn. But anyway, okay, so I want to finish out this podcast, guys, just a little bit longer. Here we go. I want to do a 5-minute meditation, just to kind of get you to practice going inward and like focusing on releasing and just being present. So first, I want you to find a comfortable position, either sitting or laying down, and gently close your eyes. Now, take a slow breath in, and then I want you to hold, and then let it out. Now, take another deep breath in, and fully release. Allow your body to melt into the floor or into the area that you are residing. Become physically still. Give the full weight of your body to gravity. Let yourself sink down, supported by whatever you're resting on. Now, bring your awareness to whatever is going on for you right now. Notice any sensations in your body. If you feel tension or discomfort, gently turn towards it. Accept it as best as you can. With every exhale, I want you to soften a little bit more. So you're going to hold it. Do you notice any thoughts as they arise? If you do, that's okay. See if you can let them come and go without getting caught up in their stories, like clouds floating across the sky. Notice any emotions that are present, let them be here. Include everything within your awareness with kindness. Now, gently gather your awareness around the breath. Keep breathing. Deep in your body, feel the sensations of breathing in the front, back, and sides of your torso. Anchor yourself in the natural flow of the breath. Every time your mind wanders, that's okay. Just gently bring your attention back to the breath. Now, imagine a warm golden light at the crown of your head, coming in from upper source. And with every inhale, it grows brighter and bigger. And with every exhale, it slowly pours down through the neck, down through the shoulders, through the arms, through the chest, like warm honey moving down your spine, through your heart, your belly, all the way through the base of the spine to the tips of your toes. From the base of your spine, imagine roots growing deep into the earth, anchoring and grounding you. With every inhale, draw up cool, steady energy from the earth. Let it rise up your spine and mix with that golden light at your heart. Feel both energies swirling together, warm golden light from above and strong earthy energy from below. Let this energy fill your entire body. Slightly say to yourself, silently, I release what no longer serves me. I am safe. I am grounded. My light is stronger than any darkness. I choose to rise. Stay here for a minute, breathing and resting, feeling those energies. Keep repeating those words if you need to. Feel the weight and the shape of your body. Stay open to everything that's here. Take one deep breath in. Hold it. And slowly let it go. Take another deep breath in. And release. One more time. Deep breath in. Hold it. And release. When you're ready, open your eyes gently. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And slowly bring your awareness back into the room. Take a moment right now and just feel that. You showed up for yourself today, and that is everything. No matter how messy things have been, no matter how many times you've fallen off, the fact that you're still here, still trying, still growing, that is beautiful. I'm really proud of you. Thank you guys so much for being here with me on this journey. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you all so much, and I'm grateful that you're walking this path with me. Remember, small, consistent moves every day is how real change happens. Keep choosing yourself. Keep choosing your healing. Now have a beautiful day and an even better week. I promise I will be back with you very soon. Take care and thanks again for listening. Namaste.